will do jack all to protect Harry and Meghan, especially, I have no doubt that she would have heard about the suicidal thoughts and the help and support she needs. And then you sit there hammering on about how the royal institution is not racist. Are you out of your godforsaken mind?
No, you know what? I find what you're saying about the Queen actually disgraceful. I find what you're saying, you're entitled to your opinion, Shola. Sorry, no, I'm allowed to respond to what you've just said.
Is rooted, listen, you might learn something. The royal family as an institution is rooted in colonialism, white supremacy, and racism. The legacy is right there. So you're now surprised that a comment would have been made by several members of the royal family about how dark Archie's
It's not several members, actually. No, you can't spew lies.
More outraged that Harry and Meghan.
Are we allowed to engage in any of this?
Let me finish.
Well, you're not stopping.
That Harry and Meghan had the audacity to speak that truth, then you should be at the actual outrage of racism.
Right, okay. Am I allowed to respond to this? Am I allowed to respond yet?
You can respond now.
Okay. I think what you just said about the Queen is disgusting. I think it's unbelievable. You talk about the behaviour of a nation.
Am I lying when I said that?
Allow me to say what I'm...
Greetings, esteemed viewers. We're glad to have you here on our channel. We're here to share stories of courage, resilience and determination, stories that inspire and provoke thought, stories like that of Dr. Shola, a beacon of hope in the face of bigotry and discrimination. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel to keep receiving these inspiring narratives. Now, without further ado, we delve into the captivating story of Dr. Shola. Dr. Shola, a name that resonates with courage and commitment. When you hear the name Dr. Shola, it's synonymous with the tireless battle against prejudice and discrimination. Born from a deep-seated belief in justice, her journey is one that's been fueled by an unwavering commitment to equality. A woman of immense intellectual prowess, Dr. Shola's background is as impressive as her advocacy. Her knowledge is vast, spanning across multiple fields and disciplines, but it's her focus on social justice that truly sets her apart. But what is it that truly drives Dr. Shola? What lights that fire in her belly? It's her passion, a passion sparked by the injustices she's witnessed and the experiences she's lived through. It's a passion that refuses to be quelled, that refuses to stand by in the face of bigotry and discrimination. And it's this passion, this relentless pursuit of justice, that has made Dr. Shola such a formidable advocate. She's not just a voice in the wilderness, she's a clarion call, a rallying cry for those who have suffered in silence. Her motivation, her passion, her commitment, they all converge to form the bedrock of her advocacy. And it's this advocacy that has made her a beacon of hope for countless individuals, a beacon that shines brightly in even the darkest of times. Her journey, however, is one marked by steadfast bravery in the face of bigotry. Dr. Shola's battle against discrimination is not for the faint of heart. A battle indeed, fought with words sharper than swords and a spirit fiercer than fire. A battle against the invisible enemy of bigotry that lurks in the crevices of our societies, sometimes spilling over into the media, into conversations that shape our collective consciousness. Dr. Shola's confrontation of racism and bigotry has been nothing short of brave. Her courage, unwavering and unyielding, is a beacon in the dark night of discrimination. It's a courage that has seen her stand toe-to-toe with media figures like Piers Morgan, a man notorious for baseless attacks and empty rhetoric. Yet when faced with Dr. Shola, his words crumble like sandcastles against the tide. These confrontations, though challenging, are necessary. They're the hard conversations we need to have, the uncomfortable truths we need to acknowledge. But it's in these moments, in this discomfort, that growth happens. It's in this space that we begin to dismantle the systems that uphold discrimination and prejudice. Dr. Shola's voice, powerful and passionate, rings out in the silence. It's a voice that speaks for those unheard, for those who have suffered in silence for too long. It's a voice that doesn't just call out the problem, but also offers solutions, encouraging others to stand up, to add their voices to the chorus calling for change. In the face of bigotry, Dr. Shola's courage shines bright. She's a testament to the power of one voice, one person, in the fight against discrimination. Her actions, bold and fearless, are a reminder that it doesn't take an army to start a revolution. It takes just one person, one voice, willing to speak out, willing to challenge the status quo. Her voice, though singular, echoes loudly in the fight against discrimination. It's a voice that reverberates, that resonates, that reminds us all of the power we hold within ourselves to effect change. It's a voice that, even when it stands alone, is never truly alone, for it carries with it the hopes and dreams of a world free from bigotry. Dr. Shola's articulate and passionate advocacy has not gone unnoticed. Her voice resonates far and wide, echoing through the corridors of power and reaching the ears of those who need to hear it most. The impact of her work extends beyond her immediate sphere of influence, shedding light on the pervasive issues of racism that continue to plague our society. She has emerged as a beacon of hope in a world that often seems shrouded in darkness, illuminating the path for those who have long suffered in silence. Her tireless efforts have exposed the ugly face of bigotry, making it impossible for anyone to ignore or deny its existence. Through her work, Dr. Shola has forced us to confront the uncomfortable truth of discrimination, making it clear that we cannot simply sweep it under the rug. She has shown us that racism is not just a problem for the victims, but a societal issue that we must all band together to fight. Her advocacy has also served as a rallying cry, encouraging others to find their voice and stand up against bigotry. She has inspired countless individuals to take a stand, to speak out, and to challenge the status quo. Her courage and determination have sparked a movement, a wave of change that is slowly but surely sweeping across the globe. Dr. Shola's influence cannot be understated. She has not only challenged the powerful, but she has also empowered the powerless. Her words have given strength to the voiceless, and her actions have given courage to the fearful. When she stands up to figures like Piers Morgan, she's not just standing up for herself. She's standing up for every single person who has ever felt marginalized, dismissed, or silenced. She's standing up for a world where everyone, regardless of their race or background, is treated with dignity, respect, and equality. Through her actions, she inspires others to be brave and stand up for what they believe in. She reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. And that's the power of Dr. Shola's advocacy. It's not just about her. It's about all of us. It's about creating a world where prejudice has no place and where equality is not just a dream, but a reality. The ripple effect of Dr. Shola's courage is indeed far-reaching. Her fearless approach to challenging bigotry, particularly in the media, is not only inspiring, but also transformative. It's like casting a stone into a still pond. The initial splash might seem small, but the ripples it creates spread far and wide, touching every corner of the water body. Consider this. Dr. Shola's commitment to speaking truth to power has inspired countless others to raise their voices against discrimination. She has sparked a movement, a wave of change that is washing over society. Her courage has become a beacon, guiding others to stand up and be counted. She is, in essence, creating a new narrative, one where everyone, regardless of their race or ethnicity, is valued and respected. This ripple effect is not just about challenging bigotry, it's also about transforming our society into a place where inclusivity and diversity are celebrated. Dr. Shola's advocacy is paving the way towards a future where every voice matters, where every individual is treated with dignity and respect. Her actions are planting seeds of change that are slowly but surely growing into a forest of equality. But perhaps the most significant aspect of this ripple effect is its potential for longevity. The changes instigated by Dr. Shola's courage are not fleeting or transient. They are creating a lasting impact, a change that will persist for generations to come. Her voice is not just echoing in the present, it's reverberating into the future, shaping our society for the better. So let's not underestimate the power of one voice, of one person's unwavering commitment to standing up against discrimination. The ripple effect of Dr. Shola's courage serves as a testament to the immense influence one individual can wield in the fight against bigotry. Her efforts demonstrate that one voice can indeed make a significant difference. As we draw this narrative to a close, we reflect on the courage and commitment of Dr. Shola. This remarkable woman who stands as a beacon of hope, an embodiment of strength and a testament to the power of a singular voice. She has not only confronted the face of bigotry, but she has done so with an unwavering spirit and a resolute belief in the power of truth and justice. We have journeyed through her story, witnessing her fearless confrontations against figures such as Piers Morgan, a man notorious for his baseless attacks. We have marveled at her articulate and passionate advocacy, a clarion call that echoes beyond the confines of the media, reaching out to those who have long suffered in silence. We have explored her impact and influence, which extends far beyond the individual battles she has fought. She has illuminated the pervasive issues of racism, casting a spotlight on the dark corners of our society that are often left unexamined. Her actions have not only shed light on these issues, but have also sparked a flame in others, encouraging them to stand up and be counted. And finally, we have seen the ripple effect of Dr. Shola's courage. Like a stone cast into a pond, her actions have sent out waves of change, inspiring others to follow in her footsteps. Her courage has begun to take root in society, sprouting seeds of change and growth. As we conclude, let us carry with us the essence of Dr. Shola's story. The power of courage, the importance of standing up against bigotry, and the immense impact one voice can have in the fight against discrimination. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Until next time, goodbye.